You'll never guess what I'm doing. That's right, it's a mic test. Cool. Hello. Meowdy. Dark Souls 3. We're bonking things. You know how it goes. I need to see if I can buy some alluring skulls. I can.
Ashen 1.
Okay, hello. We're back. I didn't stream Wednesday, obviously. I was, I woke up tired and I didn't feel like it. That's pretty much it. I'm allowed to do that, I think. But, I'm making up for it now. I don't want to go, like, too long without streams. And I would like to finish this game. Shout out to loading screens. One moment. Had to send a message to a friend. Alright, let's go. At the end of last stream, we had reached the Consumed King's Garden, which is where I'm heading to now. And we basically explored all of it. It's not a very big area. So all that's left for us is the boss. Which may be a little hard. We'll see. I feel like, I don't know. I feel weird about this boss. Like, on the one hand, I don't feel like it's that hard, but on the other hand, I also feel like I've never really gotten a handle on, like, its attack patterns and stuff. So, like, I don't know. We might be stuck here for an hour, or I might get it in, like, 2 or 3 tries. We'll see? We'll see. Hopefully the latter, but, you know. Gotta be prepared for the worst and all that. Nice. Also, I have been playing way too much Street Fighter 6. I've been trying to, like... Ow. Oh, alluring skulls don't work on those night guys, huh? Okay. That's good to know for future reference, I guess. Ah. Thank God for iframes. Cutscene time! But yeah, I've been playing too much Street Fighter 6. I was trying to finish World Tour mode and get all the masters unlocked and stuff. And I finally did that last night.
You ignorant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you?
Anyway,
Of the
cutscene.
power of my beloved Ocelot, child of dragons. Well, I will not give him up, for he is all that I have.
You might notice that he looks a little weird there. Apparently at one point earlier in development, he was like supposed to be holding an infant, which would have made this fight a little more messed up. I guess even FromSoft was like, actually no, that's too weird.
Dear little Ocelot, where have you gone?
Okay, stay
Are
out
you
of the
hiding
mist.
from me?
Gotcha.
Come out. Come out. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, let's
You were born a child of dragons.
let's not hang out in the
What could
mist.
you possibly fear? Now,
He's okay.
Show
He's
yourself,
doing this a
Ocelot.
lot for some reason.
my dear little Ocelot.
Huh. I think there's a phase 2 cutscene at some point. Maybe not. Let me get behind you, please. Oh, that actually connected. Yeah, he gets kind of squirrely in phase 2. Come on, let me get up. I am having a hard time discerning what's even happening right now. This is fine. We're fine. We're chilling. Oh my god. Can I connect, please? Yeah, that wasn't really a big deal at all. Sorry, bud. I'm just going to keep going this way and hope that Big Nightman over there doesn't chase after me. Let me rest. I'm not going to head back to Firelink just yet. Got some stuff to do here. First, let's look at that soul we just got. Soul of Oceiros, the Consumed King. Oceiros went mad, trying to harness his royal blood for a greater purpose, leading him to the heretics of the Grand Archives, where he discovered the twisted worship of Seath, the Pale Drake. So yeah, that description, along with a thing we're going to get soon, that tells me that, like, he tried to become a dragon, and as is usually the case for these games, that didn't turn out very well for him. And here we find the Path of the Dragon emote, which I'm going to switch onto my emotes hotbar right now so I don't forget about it. Now that seems like that's the only thing here, but... Okay, good, that's not a mimic. Mimic checks are important. Let me take that off my hotbar. Illusory wall. The Untended Graves. This place might look a little familiar. Take that. Alright. Now we'll go back to Firelink. Standard rest, resupply, etc. Not a bad start to stream, I think. Seemed like I could just kind of hang out behind Oceiros and he couldn't really do much most of the time. Which is fine with me.
Welcome us. Very well, that
right. Trying to get my strength up to the soft cap.
Farewell, Ashmi.
Let's see if I can make anything fun with Oceiros' boss soul, and if not, I'll go ahead and just pop it so I can get another level.
Aha.
Got a sorcery, not gonna use that. We have the Moonlight Greatsword, but it requires 1 point of dex and a lot of intelligence levels. Not really interested in doing that. Okay. I will go ahead and eat it then. Well, maybe not that one. Maybe I'll save that for later. Yeah, that should be more than enough.
Welcome us. Very well, then.
Yeah.
Farewell, Ashmi.
We're getting beefier. Shout out to getting beefier. Getting swole, as the children might put it. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm such a dork sometimes. For more instances of a bird being a giant dork, feel free to give me a follow at twitch.tv/littlecadenza. I think this is forward progress, so let's go back this way. I can two-shot these things, that's good. Ow. Ow! Whoa! Back off, buddy. Multiple buddies. I assume the Ashen Estus ring does the sit. Yeah. Not the most useful thing for us, but hey, we have it now. Hold on. Just wanted to do that real quick before I forgot about it. There we go. We don't really need to jump right now, but maybe in the future. We'll see. Dogs! Big dogs. Alright. Back off, please. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, lords. This lady. Whoa! 2 of them! I forgot that detail. Kind of an important detail to overlook. Oh, Christ on a cracker. This is not an ideal situation to be in. Okay. Looking better. Things are looking better. Whew. That could have been a lot worse. Took a lot of dumb hits, but hey, I'm not dead. That's the important part. I'm always saying this. I do frequently say that. I wouldn't... Nice. I wouldn't classify it as like a catchphrase or anything, but it is something I do say sometimes. Go away. Sorry, doggy. It was either him or me. Okay, let's go look over the optional path this way. There's a ravenous crystal lizard over here in the Cemetery of Ash, and now there's 2 of them. This might be a little problematic. Oh! I mean, if I can just fight one of them at a time, that would be ideal. Oh, I'm doing big boy damage. Let's go. Oh, I got a riposte. Didn't even realize. Ah! Ravenous crystal lizard jump scare. One more hit. That wasn't so bad, actually. Not a problem at all. I'm maybe a little better at this game than I give myself credit for sometimes. Considering I've only played through it like twice. And one of the times was a fully co-op playthrough. So like we did all the areas twice essentially, and we were kind of over-leveled for a lot of it, which is fine. These games are not trivial. Hello. A little rude. This might be a little problematic. She's got that spell. Alright, I'm gonna need you to stop that. I'm gonna need you to fall off the cliff to your death, actually. Thank you. And thank you for the refill. Oh. Hello, didn't see you there. Another refill, thank you. Game is being oddly generous right now. That dude just straight up missed. Love to see it. Love to one-shot dudes. Love another Estus refill. Ow. Quit that. I'm not quite 100% on how the Estus refill mechanic works. I think it has a chance to give you another Estus like every time you kill a certain amount of humanoid enemies, but I'm not sure on that. I think there's an illusory wall video on this very subject, actually. Yeah, there is. I remember watching it. Go away, please. Nice try, buddy. Ow! Just trying to dodge out of the way of that. Okay. Let's go back up. See if there's anything over this way that I might have missed. Aha. Go away. Thank you. A hidden blessing. That'll fully refill our magic, should we so need it. Right. Since we defeated the Swordmaster here at outside Firelink, we can summon him for this boss fight. One moment, please. I will not be doing that. Not right now, anyway. Maybe if I need help. Hello, Champion Gundyr. You remember Udex from the beginning of the game, right? Similar sort of deal, only more. Nice. I love that that's his phase 2 animation, is just he gets angrier. I'm focusing in, I'm locked in. I beat his ass, holy shit. Maybe I'm a little bit over leveled. Maybe a little bit. Not gonna complain about it though. Black Knight Glaive, you say? What are the stat requirements for that? I need Dex, not using it. I am steadfast in my refusal to level up Dexterity even once. There's not much area after this, but I'm going back to Firelink to dump my souls anyway, just in case. Always a good policy to do that. Let's look at this balsa we just got. Once, a champion came late to the festivities and was greeted by a shrine without fire and a bell that would not toll. It'll be perhaps more relevant in a
Welcome
minute.
home, Ashen.
Oops. Sorry, Firekeeper.
Welcome us.
Didn't mean to do that. 37 strength.
Farewell, Ashen me.
Let's see, is there anything I can dump the rest of my money in to... I'll buy more of these. I might need them later. Some armor sets. I'm probably not ever going to equip. Sure, I'll get these rings. Why not?
Ashen 1.
Let's see if I can make anything cool with this boss soul I just got. After I fall onto the wrong platform. Nice.
Aha.
Let me see here. Gundyr's halberd. That requires dex. No, thank you. Oh, nice. The prisoner's chain. Portion of a steel chain used to restrain Gundyr. Gain vigor, endurance, and vitality, but take extra damage. A prisoner is one who has staked everything on a belief, a proclivity most apparent in the greatest of champions. So yeah, this is a really good ring. Actually, let me look it up right now just to make sure of the what the defense debuff is. I mean, we're gonna make it, obviously. And I think you gain, like, 5 points in each of those stats, which is pretty good.
Now.
Live research. Prisoner's chain. Had to make sure of the name. And the wiki dot is not working right now. Okay, I'll just keep that in my back pocket for later, I guess. Fair enough. Let's finish exploring this area, shall we? Need to be careful. There are some dangerous enemies around here. There is nothing over here. Love that for me. I hear somebody walking around. Don't think I don't. You would be thinking incorrectly in that case. Hello, Mr. Silver Knight. Nice, I got the backstab somehow. Big bonk! Ooh, dropped an ember. Thank you. Hello again, Mr. Silver Knight. Damn it! I thought I could out-poison. I thought I could out-poison twice! This is fine. Ah! Whew! Kind of just flopped on the ground there. And another ember. Marvelous. Marvelous. Marvelous sounds like a really bad like fantasy name. Like you started off from a normal name like Marvin, and you altered it just a little bit to to get Marvelous. For free world building ideas for your next Dungeons and Dragons campaign, feel free to tune in on twitch.tv/. I don't like actually advertising myself, but I'll do it. I'll happily do it as a bit. I thought I heard another knight. Two hits for the stagger and 3 for the kill. Thanks for the second Knight Helm. Anyway, as I was about to say, speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, I haven't played that game. I haven't been in a campaign in a while. It's been a few years at this point. I joined like an online tabletop sim campaign with a few people. This was back when COVID was in full swing. Not that it's gone away, but you know what I mean. And it was fun. I played an Aarakocra monk named Ezekiel, or Zeke for short. He was an earnest lad and extremely ride or die for his friends to his own detriment multiple times. A little bit squishy though, and interesting. I thought I was looking at something else there. And that game was fun for a while, but the DM, nice person, but they were doing like their own homebrew setting sort of deal, and it was, I don't know. It felt like eventually I realized that the sessions were like being conducted in a way that I was having a hard time keeping up with what was happening from week to week, and even within a session. And also the fights were all really hard because all of our party members were like pretty squishy. I was the squishiest one, I think, and I had barely any health. And eventually the campaign like went on a hiatus, and then I just sort of kind of quietly left the Discord server one day, which I still feel kind of bad about. But I don't think that campaign was ever going to be finished. But anyway, look where we are. We're in what is very obviously Firelink somehow, and we picked up the coiled sword fragment. Fragment of the coiled sword of a bonfire which served its purpose long ago. Returns caster to last bonfire used for resting, or to the bonfire in Firelink. Can be used repeatedly. So yeah, this is an infinite use homeward bone, which is very nice. Bonfires are linked to one another irreversibly, retaining their affinity long after their purpose is exhausted. So this raises questions. Questions that the game doesn't really answer fully. Hang on, I need to... Just making sure I have the torch equipped. I need to hold it out, because you can barely see anything in here. It's extremely dark when you're not in the center chamber. I think the common theory for the whole Untended Graves thing is that this is like a previous instance of Firelink in a previous age of fire, like after the first flame has gone out. So like we're kind of in the past time traveling a little bit. It's murky and unclear. There's a lot of things in these games that are murky and unclear, but I feel like Dark Souls 3 in some ways is the most cryptic. Fake wall, by the way. Eyes of a Firekeeper. That must be a key item. Yep. A pair of dark eyes. Said to be the eyes of the first Firekeeper, and the light that was lost by all Firekeepers to come. It reveals to the sightless Firekeepers things that they should never see. We can give this to the Firekeeper back in the Firelink that we're more familiar with, and that will unlock an ending for us. I think we can do that without affecting the Lord of Hollows ending, which is the one I'm trying to go for. I think we can do that and be safe. It's just, once we get to the place where we pick our ending, we just have to, do the thing normally, and it'll unlock the, and it'll do the Lord of Hollows one. We have to specifically, for the ending that we just unlocked with these eyes, we have to specifically, like, pick that ending. Like, go out of our way to do so. So I think we're good. I think we're good still. The blacksmith hammer. I think it's a weapon you can equip. Yep, and it requires dex, not using it. Metal hammer, passed down amongst blacksmiths of the shrine. Serves as a strike weapon, but also excels at reducing poise and breaking the guard of a shield. Of course, a hammer's true potential is realized in the hands of a blacksmith. Makes sense that we would find that there. Hello.
Well, fancy that. A lost lamb wandereth in, with nary a peep from the bell. Well, thou shouldst my purpose know. What can this old handmaid provide thee?
It seems to be the same handmaiden as the one we know in Firelink, and I mean, she has a different inventory, but like, she's sitting in the same exact spot. Also, she's selling Artorias' armor set for some reason. Armor of a knight tainted by the dark of the abyss. The twilight blue cape is damp, and will ever remain so. A vanquished knight left behind only wolf's blood and his legacy of duty. The undead legion of Faerun was formed to bear his torch, and the armor of these abyss watchers suggests their own eventual end.
To skirt the curse's grasp, tarry not for long. 'Tis dark for now, and not a soul stirs, but remember, fires are known to fade in quiet. Or perhaps thou'rt captive already, like the poor girl.
I'm not sure who she's referring to there. Maybe the Firekeeper? I'm not like a lore expert or anything.
To skirt the tarry, 'tis dark for now, and nor like best not tarry long.
All right. Have fun staying there, I guess. Nothing up here. Just want to make sure of that. All right, let's try going up the back way. As soon as I remember where that is. Hold on, it's weirdly easy to get lost in here. In both instances of this place. Okay, this way. Check over here first. No. Ah. Seed of a giant tree. Makes enemies react to invaders. The giant trees were also known as watcher trees, and their seeds unmask invaders. Yeah, that's just an item and a Dark Souls 2 reference. Can't go in here, and there doesn't seem to be much else to this area. I think we've explored all we can, which is fine with me. Alright, let's go back to Firelink. The the one we're used to, anyway. The one that's forward in time? Question mark? It's unclear.
Ah, knowest thou of that soppy gossip, that cordial intrusion lay, and so thou then the Ashen One bring, is it? Knowest thou of the, and then...
I thought she would have dialogue if you talked to her in the Untended Graves and then came back here.
Ashen One.
Interesting. I know for a fact, I've never done this personally, but if you go the entire game up to this point without talking to the handmaiden in Firelink, and you talk to her first in Untended Graves, then when you come talk to her again, she'll be like, huh, you know, you seem vaguely familiar. Which, it's not much, but it is wild that they would, like, account for that tiny, minuscule detail. And specifically, you know, make dialogue and stuff for it. Just crazy, like, absurd amounts of attention to detail. I'm a fan. I'm gonna go see if Patches has anything useful for sale.
Hey, I haven't seen him at all lately.
Oops.
Well, if you know where he scurried off to, be sure and tell me. But I need to stock up, and if he's gone and croaked, he'll have left a gold mine. Off to Lothric, the castle of no return. That old thief's lost it if he thinks he has a chance in there. It's not like he's new to this game. What's got into him? That old thief. He's really lost it this time.
Alright, I guess I'm not shopping with Patches right now. We'll come back later. That's fine. Speaking of Lothric, there is one more optional area we can hit up, but I'm going to do the Grand Archives first. That'll get us some more levels and, you know, more points of strength. Because this last optional base game area is super tough. I would like to go there with as much of a level advantage as I can. So we're gonna progress the story a little bit. I say progress the story as if these games do that in the traditional sense at all. We're gonna Crystal Sage. Oh my god. Stop hitting me. I'm the one who's hitting you. That asshole's going to hound us throughout this entire place until we kill him. I'm annoyed I couldn't do it fast enough. I'm pretty sure you can do it the first time you encounter him. Nice. Just barely hit both of them. He's gonna be blasting at us periodically from above, I'm pretty sure. That's annoying. Hello. I thought for sure I would have one-shot him. Oh, nice. I can one-shot these fellows. Nice try, shithead. That's not gonna work on me. It might work on me. It didn't that time. Let me go back this way. Can I even go back this way? I sure can't. I might have missed something back there. I'm trying to be thorough. But with how twisty some of the level design gets, That may be tricky at times. But I'll do my best. I do like this place a lot, aesthetically speaking. It's obviously calls back to the Duke's Archives from Dark Souls 1. But fancier. That's not good. Just gotta overwhelm them with bonks. Nice! Operation Overwhelm with Bonks is a success. Okay, I wanted to check up these stairs. Oh, they both lead to the same place. Gotcha! Just had to make sure. You know how it is. Why did I do that? I don't know. Let's see. Just making sure to be as thorough as I can. Trying not to have to do like a million trips to a given area to, you know, get all the stuff in it. Okay, seems to be a dead end, fair enough. I'm glad I can one-shot these dudes. Ow! Okay, maybe not the ones whose heads are, lit. Strange sentence this game is making me say. Titanite scale. Nice, nice, nice. That just leads back over there, okay. We'll investigate that in a second. I want to go over here. Clear out the enemies a little bit. Okay. Actually, are there even any enemies in this room? There's you. Okay. Try and avoid the spooky hands. They inflict curse buildup on you rather quickly too. All right, let me go back here. So we can dunk our head in the wax here. And this will render us immune to the curse hands. We'll still take damage from them, but they don't do a lot of damage, so that's fine. I think they still do damage to you? Maybe they don't. I guess not. This buff, for lack of a better word, only works for like a couple of minutes, so, you know, don't dilly-dally. Don't dilly-dally, shilly-shally. But, makes navigating this place a lot easier, that's for sure. Also, you look silly while it's active. Isn't that neat? I'm trying to keep an eye out for the Crystal Sage. Shortcut ladder. He's up there. Okay. Hopefully we'll... get to him soon. Can I get to him from here, actually? I can. Duh. Oh my god, that thing tracks. Duh. Damn it, I got extremely overwhelmed there. Happens to the best of us. It's a good thing I just got that shortcut ladder. Oh no, what's his health going to be at? Okay, I just gotta start over, I guess. Yeah, that's annoying. Anybody feel like attacking me? I see that ladder. I'm not climbing up it yet. I want to deal with this crystal sage problem, and it is a problem, make no mistake. You're a problem, speaking of problems. Let me just do this real quick. I don't know if that gives me iframes or if I'm just positioned in such a way that he can't hit me from here. I'll take it either way. That lowered a thing. Interesting. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ah! Heal! Let me pick up this Titanite scale, please. Thank you. This sage is a problem. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Stop that shit. One hit away from killing him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him, and it's gonna be great. I'm gonna get you. Me when I get you. Ah! Who said that? Oh, he's like way over there. That's annoying. Can I get to him from here? I don't think I can. I think I gotta progress further in the level. Which is a little bit problematic. And he's constantly shooting at me with spells. They're making it hard to explore this place thoroughly. I'll say that much. Wall check. Okay. That's fine. Do I have anything? Yes. Good. Yeah. God damn it. This place is going to be a lot. We're gonna be here for a minute, y'all. It's not a small area, it's pretty big. I might just pop an Ember when I get to that Outrider Knight. There doesn't really seem to be a cheese strat we can use in that arena. Okay, good. I got him 4 times, just barely. So hopefully I should be able to do that again and kill him, because he's not going to respawn if I do kill him. Which is nice. Alright, let's go over here. Get my wax buff. Dunk? I'm glad this doesn't, like, melt your face or anything. Then again, Gloria here is wearing a helmet, so maybe that helps? I don't know. I don't know much about wax in general. I thought for sure I dodged that. Kill him? Yes! Got him. And we get the crystal scroll out of that too. More useful for sorcerers than for us, but we have it. We can at least give that to Orbeck next time we're in Firelink. Okay, now we can explore a little bit more leisurely without constantly being hounded by magic. Not a fan of that. Okay, that ladder just leads up here. Gotcha. So I don't have to climb it. I will go back down anyway, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, that drops back down there. Makes sense to me. Let me reapply the buff, just to be sure I have it. I don't remember how long it lasts. It seems maybe it's a 5-minute buff? I don't know. Yeah, that leads up here. Right, you. Quit that, please. Okay. Pop an Ember. I have 45 of them. 44 of them. Charcoal pine resin. Attack buff. Ow! This is fine. Get him! Get him! And we get his armor set for our troubles. Sorry I went quiet there. I was locked the hell in. Soul Stream. Another sorcery we won't be using. But hey, it's nice to have. Okay, we are no longer head waxed. Funny thing to say. Oh, there's a thing down here. A shriving stone. Just as a refresher, that will fancy. That'll reset a weapon infusion. if you wish to do that. Scholar ring. Dunk. I love opening shortcuts. Alright, let me see if I can sneak up on this dude. Damn it. See ya! Wouldn't wanna be ya. I think the Grand Archives is one of those areas where there's only like one bonfire and you keep opening up shortcuts to lead back to it. Nice. I would love to reach another one of those before I head back to Firelink. I don't want to reset all the enemies here. Oh, I got turned around. Okay, we gotta go this way. Fair enough. I'll just go down the ladder so I don't have to deal with the health drop from falling onto the bridge. That's fine. I think this spot is the last spot that the Crystal Sage will teleport to. I don't think he goes any higher than this. Aha. I was wondering if there was a point to dropping down here, and there is. Plunging attack! 2 Titanite scales. Marvelous. Forgot about you. Ow! Well, I'm down here anyways. I might as well mimic check. Ooh, free slab. Don't mind if I do. I'm already at the bottom of this place. Might as well head back. I've got some levels to get.
Welcome, host. Very well, then.
Nice. We reached the soft cap. Now I can work on getting my vigor and endurance up, and maybe my vitality? I shouldn't need that, but we'll see.
Farewell, Ashmaid.
Oh, we still had the wax buff. That's weird. I didn't realize it carried over. Cool that it does. Okay, this place should be easier to deal with now that we don't have to worry about the Crystal Sage, which I'm a big fan of. I was just checking some things. We don't really have any NPC quests to worry about at this present moment in time. I can just play the video game for a little bit. Can y'all just stay where you are, please? Goodbye. Nice. Apply wax directly to forehead. Okay, I already got the things down there, so we can I'm just gonna go. Shortcut elevator? Yes. Shortcut elevator. Ow. That was chip damage. I'll be fine. Just checking for fake walls. No fake walls here. I'm gonna go ahead and send that back down. Damn it. Foolish behavior. There we go. What the hell is that noise? Is my roommate drilling something? What is happening? I don't know if y'all hear that. I'm not really in a place to address that at this present moment. What happened here? Why am I slow? Ow! Oh, I got waxed. That's what happened. I'm gonna need y'all to stop. I got waxed again. Take that. Okay, that doesn't last for very long, thank goodness. Okay, let's see. I came from this way, so I need to go this way. Gotcha. Sometimes can be helpful to reorient yourself like that. No! Oh, this is bad. This is bad! Oh. Oh. I got all the stuff there. That's all that matters. Whew. I'm gonna top up, actually. That seems important. Seems like a prudent thing to do. I don't think we have to worry about curse attacks for the foreseeable future. Or the near future, at least. So we'll just keep going. Freaky butterfly things. We do gotta worry about gargoyles. Not the show gargoyles, though. That's a different thing. Man, I watched gargoyles a lot as a kid. And, you know, that might explain some things about me and my aesthetic tastes, let's say. That's all I'm going to say about that. Read into that statement however you will. I haven't watched this since I was a kid, though. I'm not sure how well it would hold up. That is a question for future Cadenza. Present Cadenza has to worry about this gargoyle. Ow! That is cool how they can use their big-ass stone wings as a shield, and then they can bop you with it. Annoying, but I will acknowledge that it's cool. Two of them. Yeah, I'll deal with you in a second, bud. Ow. Ow. You need to chill for a second. Ooh. Got him with the plunge. Love getting him with the plunge. Okay, that leads further up. I don't want to go further up just yet. We have more places to explore over here. More chunks. Don't do that. I should probably lock onto this dude. Nice. Ryu didn't seem to be guarding anything. Oh, hello. I do not want to go that way yet. I really, really don't. We'll worry about that shit later. Not today, buddy. Undead Bone Shard. Another Scholar's Robe I won't be wearing. A replacement Ember for the one I used earlier. And... Shortcut ladder. Yeah, do not want to go that way yet. That's forward progress and also pretty tough area. Pretty tough section of the level. We'll worry about that. Not right now. Is there... What is the point of this area? What is... Is there not anything out here? What the hell? I don't see like a ladder or anywhere I could drop off to. Hello? Strange. Anyway. I'm gonna delete this spam bot. Anyway. I'm gonna head back this way so we can explore the other areas of the rooftops that I did not get to originally. Got ourselves a party over here. Is there a ladder I can use? I thought there was one over here, but there isn't. This calls for some alluring skull action. Just stay calm. Okay. Went through more of them there than I intended to, but worked out for the best, I would say. Hollow gem. That's for weapon infusion. Another Titanite chunk. I don't think the skull will work on this gentleman. Can I just... Yeah, seems like I can just. If I don't have to fight him, I'm not gonna. Quite frankly. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. I don't care. This is like the third time I've gone through this exact area. That's fine. Okie doke. Whoa. Make sure I don't fling myself off the roof into oblivion. Would hate for that to happen. I'm looking for a specific item that I haven't found yet that I'm pretty sure is on the rooftops somewhere. Not sure where exactly. Wall check. Normal wall, gotcha. That just leads back to where I was. Another Titanite chunk, don't mind if I do. Hello. Nice, got him with the backswing. What do you do? Oh. Okay. Not gonna complain about that one. Not gonna complain about that one either. Anything that makes my job easier. All about that. That's not a jump I can make. Not a jump I'm interested in trying to make either. Oh, and that leads back to there. Gotcha. Okay, I've definitely missed something. The item I'm looking for. Let me check real quick. Okay, so I think it's near the bird creatures that we fought earlier, so let me go back to that place. See if I can see it from a higher vantage point, perhaps. Apparently I have to, like, jump across a gap to get to it. I'm all about jumping across gaps. Birds are quite acrobatic, I'll have you know. Aha! There it is. Okay, if I miss this, I die. Let's go. Hut! Oof! And it's Grey Rat, or what's left of him anyway. Umbral Ash of Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement. Grey Rat was a thief who fancied himself a martyr for the poor, which is what drove him to climb the wall. Sadly, there is no positive ending to his questline. He can just die in it earlier if you screw up. But we'll be sure to give those ashes to the handmaid once we get back to Firelink. Anyway, trucking right along. Sorry, Grey Rat. You deserve better. I shouldn't have went this way. Ow. Stop following me, please. Thank you. Okay, I'm not... Whoa. I have less than half my Estus remaining, which is not ideal. Let's keep going. I was thinking to myself whether or not I should go back to Firelink, but... Don't mind me, gentlemen. Just passing through. I don't think I need that wax buff at this point. Alright, we gotta be very careful here, because there are, I think, 3 NPC enemies here. Yeah, you can see them off in the distance there. I really, really don't want to have to fight all of them at once. If I can lure them out one at a time, that would be ideal. I'm trying to... Oh! Okay, here's 2 of them. Oh, Jesus. I was not expecting the follow-up. Ah, this is bad. This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. Oh, fuck off. Of course they can heal themselves. Why wouldn't they be able to? Trying to get out of that corner. You have... Jesus Christ, you have got to go. Oh my god. Go away! Okay, 1 left. Jesus. Golden Wing Crest Shield. High magic absorption and lets you parry spells. That's might be useful, but we gotta go back to Firelink. I'm almost tapped out on resources. I need to refill my shit. And a couple extra levels also would not hurt.
Welcome, husband. Very well done. Farewell, Admin.
Ah. Gracious, passing fine ash thou hast given. And awfully warm at that. Almost as if it had lived mere moments ago. Oh,
well,
forgive an old woman's
funny you say that.
Prate. I'm sure an ashen one such as thee would never indulge such base contrivances.
I think she says that line anytime you give her an NPC's ashes. Now she has a whole bunch of embers for sale, which I will go ahead and buy. Let's see, anything else I might want? We'll buy some green blossoms just to empty out my souls.
Ashen?
We better go tell Patches about Grey Rat. He's not gonna like it. Oh, he's not here. Right, I think he's off trying to rescue Grey Rat, but obviously that's not going to pan out for him, so he should be back at Firelink later. If I remember correctly, and if the Wikidot is accurate. And generally the Souls Wikidots are pretty accurate. They're fairly minimalistic, but they're not like riddled in ads or anything, or just plain wrong like Fextra Life is a lot of the time. Fextra Life sucks. If you can find your information about these games anywhere else besides Fextra Life, do that. Would not recommend that website. Anyway, moving right along. No! Not my proudest moment. I'll grant you. I'm just gonna move on with my life, I think. Where are you going, dude? Whatever. This is what I wanted anyway. Okay, he does not seem to have fallen down the elevator trying to pursue me. He gets to live another day. And I get to try and negotiate this nonsense. Ow. That's fine. I'm just gonna be on my merry way, thanks. Alright, I killed all those NPCs, so I don't have to deal with them again, which is nice. I don't think there's anything else in this courtyard besides that glowy. Yoink. I was 2 seconds from a shortcut elevator, wasn't I? Yup. It's the one I literally just fell down. I'm good at video games, sometimes. Except when I'm not, which is frequently. We've been over this. Okay. Let's go up here first. There's some good items up here, if I recall correctly, and also some pretty dangerous enemies, so I need to be careful. That's just back down to the courtyard. Don't need to drop down. Yeah. You see those dudes up there? We're gonna have to deal with those dudes. And they're not easy dudes to deal with. That's for sure. Especially not if I have to fight more than one of them at a time. I thought I heard one. I guess not. Estus Shard. I forgot to burn my Undead Bone Shard. That's okay, I can do that the next time I'm at Firelink. Sorry I'm being quiet, I'm just trying to be very mindful of possible enemy noises right now. That's where I came from. Speak of the devil. Ow. Jeez. That, that was swift. Swift and sure, like a master archer's arrow. Goddamn. I am going back there, by the way. There's some good stuff over here. Good stuff that I will want. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna try going around. I only had like 3,000 souls on me. I'm not the most concerned if I lose those. That's like way past the point of being good enough for a level. What? What is the point of this little nook? Strange. Architectural oddities here in Lothric. Now, I know I'm going directly to where these things are. Oh, no, actually I'm not. Hunter's Ring. That raises Dex? Yeah. Yeah, there's that little nook. Funny little thing. Let me just go ahead and drop in here. Okay, we need to be very careful. I think I can just drop on the chandelier and be okay. Oh wait, this isn't a chandelier, I think it's a cage that we're on. There's a thing over there. Can I try and get to it? Divine Pillars of Light. Can you not, please? Ah. I don't like how precarious of a position I'm in right now. Let me drop down again. I'm focusing real hard so I don't fall off the rafters and die. Very real danger. Dodge directly forward. Quit that shit. Whew, okay. Go down this ladder. I don't often go this way. Ooh, got some chesties. Mimic check number 1. We're golden. Mimic check number 2. We're golden. We're Gucci. Free Divine Blessing. Don't mind if I do. And some Twinkling Titanites. Don't mind if I do. Some Twinking Titanites. Happy Pride Month. God. Why do I say things? Alright, let's warp back to the entrance bonfire, because I don't want to have to deal with more enemies. Any more enemies than I have to, anyway. And then we will take the final approach to the boss of this place, of this level. See what lies in store. Shout out to elevators. Very useful invention. I need a drink. Shout out to staying hydrated. Sometimes I just say things, I'm sorry. Sometimes I just say dumb shit. And I can guarantee you I don't think about it when I say dumb shit. Hey fellas. Double kill. Triple kill. Actually, I don't think that counts as a triple. The final approach before the boss is just stuffed with dudes. Hello. That's fine. Poise him out. Yeah! Poised him out. Piss off. Where did you come from? Easiest trick in the book. I fell for it anyway. Thanks for the pants, buddy. Get bonked. I usually run past all the dudes here, but I am trying to be thorough. Of course. I might run past these guys, honestly. They're a pain in the ass normally, much less in groups. Well, if you want to go back the way you came, that's fine with me. Get over here. I would love to fight only one of you. God, piss off. Listen. As long as I have to fight only one of you, doesn't matter which only one of you it is. Costly mistake. Oof. Thank you. You know what? I'm just gonna run. I don't care. I don't care enough to fight both of you at once. Okay. Let's get this door open. not going up there yet. Just want to get this open. So I don't have to worry about it later. Behold, our final shortcut elevator. We're not even in the Grand Archives anymore. We're in Lothric Castle, baby. We're like right before the Dragonlance, the Dragon Slayer armor boss arena. Let me just go tag that bonfire real quick. I am willing to do this, yes. It's a bit of a hike, I will grant you. But if it means I don't have to fight annoying night enemies, then I will gladly take it. Got lost for a second. Yeah, I think this leads back to the Lothric Castle bonfire. The not that one, the dancer bonfire. So I need to go ahead and lower this back down then. Just had to make sure. You know how it is. Pretty sure there's a secret path here. Seriously? Where the hell is it? Is it a illusory wall situation? That would be wild. I could have sworn that there was like a hidden passageway in one of these elevators leading to the boss that led to like a titanite slab or something. Am I misremembering it? Was that somewhere else? Or... whatever, I'm not gonna stress over it too hard. What I am going to do is pop an ember because, oh boy, I might need it. And in fact, I don't expect to beat this boss on my first try, so I don't know why I did that. And double, in fact, I should have went back to Firelink to use both of these, but I already didn't. Also, since we've basically finished Sirius's quest, we can summon her for the boss here, but I'm not going to do that. Not yet, anyway. Cutscene time.
Oh dear. Another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one. Purloiner of cinders. Mind you, the mantle of Lord interests me none. The fire-linking curse, the legacy of lords, let it all fade into nothing. You've done quite enough. Now have your rest.
I knew that was coming and I still got hit by it. So, this guy's legs, he doesn't have full faculty of his legs. Oh my god. So he teleports around. I'm having a hard time talking.
This spot marks our grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
Yeah, I might do that. I might do that. Dog damn it. Alright, let's go back to Firelink. Make our Estus a little more potent. Yeah, this boss is gonna be a problem. He loves teleporting, and his attacks are really fast. Both of which are pretty big problems for my build specifically, which is all about big, slow bonks. We'll see how I do.
What?
Oops. There, one more Estus sip. Should be good for us. I think I can get to the elevator pretty quickly from here. I'm trying to see if I can, like, consistently run past the dudes in this area, so I don't have to climb the dancer's ladder every single time. We shall see. Ow. Run. Run. Run successful. There's not really a short way back to this boss, is there? Either I ride these two elevators, or I navigate a decent chunk of my way through the Grand Archives. Yeah, this isn't ideal, I will freely admit. Also, hopefully I don't go through all 50 of my embers. That would be pretty bad. It would be pretty bad. Excuse me, gentlemen. Okay, let's try this again. Yes. I might just have to go for single hits. Where'd he go?
This spot
God damn it.
marks our grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
Shut up, Lothric. That is the guy who's talking. That is his name, by the way. He's Lothric and his brother is Lorien. And they're both annoying. This might take us a while. I don't know offhand if it's any faster or slower. It's probably slower, but it might be easier to take the dancer's ladder after each attempt rather than go from here. That way I don't have to like juke enemies every single time I run back to the boss. Speaking of running back to the boss, this place is relatively safe, and I have to pee, so I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Enjoy the ambience. Alright. Let us continue onward. Let's see. I might have to forego the covetous Silver Serpent Ring for this boss fight. Maybe the magic stoneplate ring would be helpful here. I might just do the knight's ring actually for more damage. We'll try that, see how it goes. And I can do the standard like Souls boss trick of like hurriedly re-equipping the Silver Serpent ring as the boss is dying, but before I actually get my souls. I'm waiting for my stamina to come back. Where'd he go? Okay. Dodge as soon as he swings. This is fine. Just be patient. Hit him when I can. Ow. I didn't want to trade there. That goes out extremely quickly. I was about to say I'm just waiting for my opportunity here. Popping this to prep, just in case. Ow. Ow. Woo! Woo! No! God damn it!
Our grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
Shut up, Lothric. Nobody asked you. I think I was doing more damage there. It was hard to tell, honestly. I think I would have had him there if I had just managed to find him in time and dodge that magic blast. If I can handle that better, then we'll be golden. Alright, time for the run back. I forgot to send the ladder down. This is bad. Did I say send the ladder down? I meant send the elevator down, obviously. Hello? Run. Well, don't like having to do this early, but I don't want to go into the fight without having full health. I guess when I went on my bathroom break, I just completely forgot about the elevator as a concept. Okay, good. You know, I don't think I like this run back very much either. It's not Bed of Chaos back, where like either path you take is the better part of 2 minutes every single attempt, but this is still kind of long. I'm glad that they more or less got rid of the runbacks in Elden Ring. Anyway. What is this, attempt number 3, 4, something like that? The rare double. Ow. Should have seen that coming. I got the stagger. Nice. I got stabbed in the face. Less nice. Huh. That attack is so sketchy every single time. Nice. Whew.
Oh, dear brother, I'm on my way. My brother, unyielding sword of Lothric's prince. Rise if you would, for that is our curse.
I'm sure they do. Hello, Ravenoff. Thanks for tuning in. You're just in time for Phase 2 of this boss fight, which has proven to be challenging for me so far. We'll see how it goes. So the gimmick for Phase 2 here is that Lothric joins in the fray, and he casts magic, and the fight doesn't end until he dies, because if you kill Lorien, he'll just get revived after several seconds. So you gotta find the opportunities to attack. Attack Lothric on his back. Which is easier said than done. Especially when I keep getting freaking hit. Hold still for 2 seconds, Lorien. Ow. That's not what I meant when I said that. Huh. Ow. Duh. That's fine. It's cool that he can mix up his wombo combos, but it's also quite annoying. Ah! Had to blind dodge that. Wasn't a fan. Ow. I dodged directly into that. Give me a break, oh my god.
Oh, dear brother.
I tried to dodge that. You see the problem here, but killing Lorien does at least give you a free few seconds to wail on Lothric. That's fine. Less fine. Whew. Ow. This is fine. He's almost dead. They're both almost dead. God damn it. That came out. Ugh. Okay, I got 2 Estisippies. Ow! Fixing to be 1.
Mark my words. You remain among the accursed.
Whew. What was that, 4 or 5 tries? Not too bad. Could have been better, could have been worse. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay. There's one more base game optional area that I would like to do. I don't know that I'll have time to fully clear it before the end of stream, but I'm gonna try. Let's look at this boss soul here. The 2 princes rejected their duty to become Lords of Cinder and settled down far, far away to watch the fire fade from a distance. A curse makes their souls nearly inseparable. Let's see if we can make anything fun from that. Let's actually just fall onto the wrong platform. It's the second time that's happened this stream.
Ah, found her, did we? And the black eyes that shimmer within, I see. 'Tis as if it were but yesterday. We did all we could to spare her from them. Much has happened since. Mayhap I should apprise thee of what the thin light of these eyes might reveal to the eyeless firekeeper. Scenes of betrayal, things never intended for her ken, visions of this age's end.
Right, you get that dialogue once you get the once you find the Firekeeper eyes in the Untended Graves. I should have done this earlier. Better late than never.
The eyes show a world destitute of fire, a barren plain of endless darkness, a place born of betrayal. So I willed myself Lord to link the fire, to paint a new vision. What is thine intent? The eyes.
Right. Let's see. We get Lothric's Holy Sword that requires things I'm not willing to invest in. Lorien's Great Sword. I could use that if I wanted. I'm not sure I do. Ultra Great Sword of Lorien, Prince Lothric's older brother. cast in smoldering molten steel and stained black. Before Lorien embraced his brother's curse, he was a knight who single-handedly slayed the demon prince, but the victory eternally scorched his sword with flame.
Now.
Hey, Firekeeper.
Welcome home. Very well.
I can get one more level out of that.
Farewell, Ashen me.
Let me just use one of these real quick.
Welcome. Very well.
Hey, you want these eyes?
Ashen One, are these eyes? How gracious of thee, Ashen One. The very things we Firekeepers have been missing.
And now the background music Firelink changes.
Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given. But Firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish? Of course not. Please, kill me, and take these eyes away, before I am drawn into the darkness, seduced by the thin light and the awful betrayal. Farewell, Ashen One, mayst thou thy peace discover.
Right. We don't want to do that. That will... It won't put us on the path of another ending, but I don't want to mess with any of that. Potentially screw things up. Okay, let's see. Unfortunately, to get to the last optional area of this game, we gotta go back to Irithyll Dungeon. And, find a certain place to do a certain action. And I don't fully remember how to get there. I know it's outside. It's not in the dungeon itself. It's outdoors. Go away. And it's not out here. I don't think. Nice. Ow. Yeah, no, I think I need to be in a lower level area, potentially. I'm glad I can one-shot these dudes. I don't even have the strength ring on. It's pretty nice. Alright, a bunch of jailers here. Double kill! That was like a thing the Unreal Tournament announcer would say, right? The whole double kill, triple kill business. I think for Halo it was like frenzy when you get a kill streak going. I don't rightly recall. This is the wrong area, I think. Again, I don't fully remember where to go here to get where we're going, just that it's in this general area. I'll find it eventually, I'm sure. There's only so many places it could be. Triple kill! Ow. Triple kill again! It's not quite as cool the second time, I guess. I think maybe going outside here, which means I'm going to run past these assholes. All 14 million of them. I counted. No, this just leads to the profaned capital. Where? What am I missing here? Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Would it be this way then? Yes. Good. Okay. So, we got the Path of the Dragon emote, and we came here to these petrified remains of a dragon, or a dragon person, looking out over onto that place over there. So, if we do this, and just chill for a minute. And by a minute, I mean a few seconds. We'll be whisked away somewhere else. And now we find ourselves here. It's a little unclear how we got here. We seem to have, like, fallen asleep towards the end of that cutscene, so, like, are we mentally projecting our spirit here, or do we get teleported somehow, or some other secret third method? It's not entirely clear. But regardless, here we are at Archdragon Peak. This place is tough. It is definitively end-game level content, which is why I waited to come here until after we killed all the Lords of Cinder. Then again, we do seem to be doing okay with our big bonks. Which I won't complain about. But yeah, we're just gonna be chilling here, exploring for basically the rest of the stream. So strap yourselves in for hashtag dragon content. That is a shortcut elevator for later, probably. Okay, you can stop that. Settle down. Don't get too big for your britches. Stop. Oh my god. Chill out for 2 seconds, please. Ooh, that was a narrow miss. Quit that shit. Ow. Nice try, buddy. Junk. There should be a bonfire close by. Just gotta get through this initial gauntlet of failed dragons. Oh, it's right there. Nice. Ember! There are 2 bosses here, one of which is pretty easy, if gimmicky, and the other one is quite tough. I might be stuck on them. We'll see. I don't think I can backstab this man, so I'm just going to charge R2 him. Sick fire breath, bro. That could have gone a lot worse. I'll take it. Chunk. You know what that means. Chunk. Okay, don't think there's anything else in this area over here, which is fine with me. Surprise! It's the ancient Wyvern. He's here to party. And whack me with his tail. Twice. Nice, double kill. Plunging attack, you say? Interesting. Chunk. Sure, we'll descend this ladder very carefully in the middle of this intense boss fight. Run up the stairs. Ow. Now, I will say, for the music that's happening here, Motoi Sakuraba did not work on Dark Souls 3. He did the soundtrack for 1, and then he did the majority of the work on 2, I'm pretty sure, but he was not here for Dark Souls 3. But I will say the music that's playing right now is very Motoi Sakuraba coded, if that makes sense. It sounds like something he would write. I'm not, like, huge on his Dark Souls work, but he is one of my favorite game composers. So, I'm not displeased, is what I'll say. Got him. Chunks. Shard. And some lightning bolts. Not like the weather phenomenon, but for crossbows. Try plunging attack. I missed a guy. Obviously, I need to fix that. Ow. I missed 2 guys. Whoa, what the hell? The tracking on that dude and the range. Not pleased with either. Jesus. Okay. Whew. Alright, you have got to go. You're next on my to-do list. And you have priority, I'm sorry to say. Okay, heal up. You didn't drop anything, fair enough. I'm coming, relax. I'll be with you in a second. Let me just grab these. Weakness, head. Me too, to be honest. Anyway. Hiya! And that's how you defeat a boss in one plunging attack. Okimana, hello. I literally just killed a boss in Dark Souls 3, so it's going pretty well. Yep. Things are... Oh, shit. I just dropped my controller, it's fine. Things are going pretty decent here, I will say. We're just exploring Archdragon Peak. Things are not going to go so well for the other boss here. If you're familiar with this game at all, you will know why I say that. I'm going to go back, actually, to the first bonfire and grab some of the stuff I missed at the bottom of his arena because I had to run around. And then we'll go back to Firelink. And then we'll keep exploring the rest of this area. So yeah, things are going pretty good. I wasn't going to stream this on Wednesday, but I overslept... Kinda, sorta. I had to wake up early to do a thing, and then I did the thing, and then immediately went back to sleep. And then when I woke up, I was, like, pretty tired, so I wasn't really feeling up to it. But I'm streaming now. I'm back and ready for action. Big bonk action. Nothing over here, huh? Okay. Love the free embers. Gladly take those. Alright, get me out of here. Back to Firelink. Hey, Firekeeper.
Welcome home, very well, then. Let these souls
A little more health, a little more stam.
farewell, Hammy.
Do I have anything? Any undead bone shards? Any Estus shards? Doesn't seem
Ow!
Let's see. I'm not gonna need that.
Ashen one, Mum.
Alright, I guess I'll hold on to the rest of my things, actually. Oh, did that not drop a boss soul? Huh. I guess I'd forgotten that little detail. Oh, right, it dropped the dragon headstone. Stone imbued with the power of the everlasting dragons, used in a secret rite by dragon worshippers. Gain the head of a dragon and emit dragon breath, a transformation that is irreversible until death. Those who choose the path of the dragon strive for perfect imitation, and the dragon head rite is the first step in this grand process. Alright, back to the peak. Shout out to loading screens. Dum da da da. Okay. Ignoring you for the time being. You. Okay. Those dragon mage dudes will be summoning these enemy NPCs for us to fight. Ow. And for me to fail to dodge properly. For me to almost get murdered by, holy shit. Whew. There we go. Let me try something. I feel like I read somewhere once that if you, like, use the... Yeah, there we go. We got the Calamity Ring. Receive double damage. And a Dark Souls reference. A ring made from the orange eye of a calamitous dragon. Receive double damage. This ring has no useful powers and is merely a symbol of dragon worship, a thing quietly passed down amongst its most fervent adherents, some of whom become convinced the task has been bestowed upon them as a sacred duty. So yeah, that's strictly the realm of, like, challenge run stuff, which I am not interested in doing, for what I hope are obvious reasons. Oh, for sure. That's the one thing people complain about in these games, is that they're not hard enough. I missed an item down there. Whatever, I'm not going back for it at this point. I'll just grab it off stream, it's probably nothing too important. Right. Oh, let me grab this while I'm here. Yoink. Oh, I rolled into the Ancient Wyvern's boss arena, didn't I? I sure did. That's fine. This door's open. No skin off my bones. My thin bird bones built for flight. Yoink. Yeah. Props to your friend. I would say that Dark Souls 3 is like the hardest game in the trilogy. And I don't really know that I could fully articulate why I feel it to be that way, but I do. Ah, this must be that shortcut place from earlier. Indeed. Yeah, I could see that. I'm not gonna say that that me thinking this one's the hardest doesn't necessarily mean that I think the other two are easy. These games don't roll like that. Okay, good. Yeah, two of them. That almost killed me. Whew. They fully got me there. I will admit. No, that leads back out there. Okay, I think I need to go down and out this way. Maybe? Where am I going? There's more to this area. I'm just missing it. Is there like a ladder or... There's scaffolding and stuff down there, but I would not survive that drop. Is there a doorway over here or something that I might have missed? Yes, I didn't go this way. Why didn't I go this way? Damn it. I tried to bait that out, and I did. Not successfully, but I did. Good. Just playing cautious. Yeah, you get over here, away from your buddy. Blah! Yeah, Silver Cat Ring's great. I don't have it equipped, but I do have it in my inventory. It's very cute. Honestly, great design. Anyway. Ow! Whoa! Oof. You need to take a chill pill. Ugh. God. Thank you for the shard. Okay, no ladder or anything, seemingly. So no drop downs for me. Yet. I'll take that ladder later. Don't wanna fall off. Really don't wanna fall off. Good. Got him. Mimic check. Okay. It's always important to check for mimics. There's like a million of them in this game. I think this is forward progress, actually. Let's backtrack a little bit over to this ladder. See what's up here. This place is strangely peaceful when you're not being attacked by mutant dragons. I could definitely believe this as like a center for like meditation and worship and stuff. Deep thoughts with little cadenza. Okay. Thunderstone plate ring acquired. I'm gonna need that for the boss, actually, now that I think about it. I'm glad I found that. Might have had more problems in my feature if I didn't. Ow. Fully knocked me on my ass. Yeah. We went like a solid minute without any enemy combat noises. It was pretty good. Whilst it lasted. Hello. I'm not interested in fighting you. I'm going to be leaving now. Goodbye. That was almost really clean. Almost. Well, hopefully there's not anything else of note there, because I'm sure as hell not going back. Okay, now for you. Gonna have to try harder than that, buddy. Especially without any armor. Bye, Ricard. Ricard. However you pronounce your name. Fake wall check. Nothing. Where does this go? That leads... Where does this go? Goodbye. Mimic check. I just got an amusing idea for a fantasy series where, like, instead of a health inspector, it's like a mimic inspector that, like, goes around to various dungeons seeing if various household objects and or treasure chests are secretly mimics. That could be amusing. That might pass muster for like a few episodes of a show or something. Also, here's a Havel Knight. Can I sneak up behind him? Nope. It's the duel of the bonks. Somehow he can fast roll on that shit. Okay, I have to remember, he has way more poise than I do. I can only take one bonk at a time. Keep in mind, I have reached the soft cap for strength, and I have a fully upgraded strength-infused, strength-based weapon, and I'm still barely denting this dude. He just made himself even tankier. God damn it. I tried to dodge out of the way. He stun locked me. You know, I might just grab my souls and then leave. I don't know that it's necessarily worth fighting that gentleman. just going to leave. Ow! It's over this way, that's right. Hopefully that enemy NPC isn't following me. If he is, I might be in a little bit of trouble. I'll kill you, but I might just ignore these other ones. Ow. Run! Run! Sippy. Run. Okay, something died. I'll take it. Ow. I rolled directly into that like a true professional. A true professional, you might say. Run, 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 run. Whew. I'll deal with you. You're naked, basically. Not much of a problem. Let's see what lies this way. To travel the path of a dragon, do not ring the great bell. Don't do it. Don't you fucking dare. Nothing will remain once the bell has tolled. We'll deal with that in a second. Of course I died steps away from a bonfire. Classic cadenza move. Thought I heard something. Or you. Let's see, what else is around here to loot and plunder? Oh, and this leads back to, the Havel ladder. I will go ahead and go grab my souls and then leave. I will scratch my arm first because it was itchy. And then I will do those things. I don't know if the Havel Knight himself, drops anything, and I already got the Titanite slab he was guarding, so I'm just gonna leave him be. I will contest that he has the better bonks than I do, especially since he can literally fast roll in the heaviest armor set in the entire game. Don't really feel the need to fight him about it. TBQH. Nobody here. Nobody here but us embers. And a gate that won't open right now. And this incense burner thing. It's there for the ambiance. Yep. I knew there was a big boy coming. He fully got me with that. That's fine. Got him. Jeez. This place is a little arduous sometimes. Alright, 3 more gentlemen. 2 more gentlemen. They don't do very well against big bonks, seemingly. Oh my god, 2 of them? Okay. Shit. Yeah, get over here. Trying to buy some time. Well, there goes that time I bought. Right. They're obnoxious chain hook axes. How did I avoid damage for that long? How did I not get hit immediately? Duh. Ugh. Okay. Stop that shit. God. That was way too tough. But somehow we persevered, thanks to the power of big bonks. Ah! Don't you do it! Don't you do it. See how you like it, buddy. You don't, do you? Jeez. Enemies here are so rude. Alright, way up here. We once again pray in front of a big dragon for a few seconds. Dun da da da! The Twinkling Dragon Torso Stone. Do I get another one if I do it again? I don't remember. Guess not. Alright, I think that's about all we can do here for now, until after we beat the other boss. So let's go back to Firelink. Get a couple more levels. And then I guess I'll do a few attempts against the boss until stream is over. Might only be 1 or 2 attempts, considering how much time I have left. I can get
farewell, handmaid.
Yeah, it's more than enough.
Very well then. Farewell, handmaid.
There we go. Alright, back to the Great Belfry. We'll do the thing that the game told us not to do. See how that works out for me. Spoiler alert, it's not going to work out very well, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, let me replace this with the Thunderstone Plate Ring. Fire damage. That one, the Spirit Tree Crest Shield. I might replace the Grass Crest with this. We'll see. We'll see. This is fine. Perfectly normal. I've walked on my fair share of thunderclouds before. I don't know about you. Alright, time to fight this asshole. And he is an asshole, make no mistake. Ah, Jesus Christ. That almost hit me. Trying to keep the camera focused on this guy is a challenge, as I'm sure you've noticed. I don't have a good way to hit this guy at range, and I'm dead. He got me with the dodging. He fully got me. I will acknowledge that. That was on me. It was a little bit on the camera, but it was mostly on me. Like I was saying, I don't have a good way to, like, attack the guy at range. I'm not playing, like, a magic build or anything like that, so... Well, I guess I'm not getting those, that's fine. So I gotta wait for the boss to politely lower his head down to the ground for an attack before I can get my bonks in. That is a cool entrance, I will grant him that. He immediately takes off. Land, please, thank you. Oh my god, I missed. Maybe I'd be better off... Well, not taking a hit, but maybe I'd be better off, keeping the camera unlocked. Run away for that attack. Don't just stand there like an idiot. We're doing good damage. Ow. Jesus. Okay, that lightning ring is actually helping us a fair bit. Concentrating. Damn it! Oh, he's literally one hit away. Right, that counts as an attack. That was very stupid of me to do. I don't know if that's going to go off. Surprise, there's a phase 2. Bet you weren't expecting that. The cicadas have tuned in to provide color commentary as I reach phase 2 of this boss, and of course my ember didn't go off, because why would it have? I am locked in. Ow. Ow. I don't know this boss's moveset terribly well. So I might die pretty soon here, but I'll try my best. I know that move. Big boy damage. I dodged way too soon. Almost got him. There we go. That's how you dodge that move. Holy shit! Second try, Nameless King. God damn. I'll take that. I was expecting that to be way harder. But I don't know. I guess yes, thank you, cicadas. They're cheering on me. They're voicing their support. I don't know if y'all hear that ruckus that's happening outside my window. I don't know. I do like that fight. I think his moveset is pretty readable. The delays are pretty reasonable. It's not like an Elden Ring thing where he holds back for like a million years and then his actual attack is like 2 frames. Nice. I feel pretty good about that. Feel pretty good about that. Feel pretty good about the 88k souls. Alright, before we head back to Firelink and call it a night, I do want to grab, nice, the last few items here, including that Titanite slab. Don't mind if I do. This game gives you a lot of Titanite slabs. There's like, I don't know, 5 or 6 in this game? It's funny, considering how in past games there's like maybe 1 or 2, including the DLCs. This game just loads you up with them, which I'm not going to complain about. I am going to wonder where these items are that are on this little stretch of bridge here. That was foliage. Thought it was an item. I tricked myself. Yeah, but now this is open. We got the Dragon Slayer spear here on the other side of the gate. And yep, that's his armor. Good ol' Ornstein. Alright, I think that's pretty much it here. Let's skedaddle and get a couple levels at Firelink, see if we can make anything cool from the boss soul, and then I'll call it a night. Let's read that boss soul. Soul of the Nameless King. The Nameless King was once a dragon-slaying god of war, before he sacrificed everything to ally himself with the everlasting dragons. And Ludlith.
Aha.
Let's see. Get a miracle I'm not going to use. And a storm curved sword that I'm not going to use because it requires too much dex. And a spear that also requires too much dex. So, nope.
I took choose thy fate alone, all the more should...
Hold on.
So... I took the mantle of Lord of Cinder of mine own volition. I speak these words with pride.
Didn't mean to skip his dialogue.
Choose thy fate alone. Seize it with thine own hands. All the more should thy fate entail such foul betrayal.
Okay. 53k. Let's go ahead and pop some souls in advance so I can get at least 2 levels. That should be good.
Welcome us. Very well.
There we go.
Farewell, Ashley.
Okay, so we've basically done everything in the base game, just in time for stream to be over. So, next time I stream Dark Souls 3, which should be on Wednesday the 2nd, if everything goes well, 4:30 standard time. So the next time I stream, on that day, then we can start tackling the DLCs, starting with the Ashes of Ariandel one. I'm excited about that. But tomorrow I'll be back with more Street Fighter 6, playing more ranked matches at around 4:30 Central Standard. Tune in if you want to watch me try and probably fail to beat people up with Manon, but hopefully succeed at least sometimes. But yeah, that's about it for me for now. So more Street Fighter tomorrow, more Dark Souls 3 on Wednesday. I'll see y'all then, hopefully, and until then, thanks for watching. Thank you, yes you, viewer, for watching. I keep meaning to wave, but that's fine. Bye.